As expected, fully packed here tonight. It's the Grand Theater. My name is Todd Grisham. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, Clarissa Shields. She's 5'8", with a reach of 68.1 inches. And her opponent, Cecilia Brækhus. She stands 171 centimeters high, with a reach of 170.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
It's Clarissa Shields, one of the greatest to ever do it, the greatest woman fighter of all time, or so she says. Hard to argue when you look at her decorated career. The First Lady of Boxing, Cecilia Brækhus, one of the greatest female fighters in the history of this sport.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, and ladies and gentlemen, here is the two-time gold medalist from Flint, Michigan, a three-weight division world champion, and an undisputed women's 154-pound champion of the world, Clarissa Shields. Fighting out of the blue corner, and now from Bergen, Norway, introducing an undisputed welterweight champion of the world, known as the First Lady of Boxing, Cecilia Brækhus.
All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
If you know you can fight, you don't need a crowd, you don't need anything apart from that opponent in the opposite corner.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Straight right just misses. Only catching air with that hook. Scoring uppercut there. We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out there.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice lead hook. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Nice hook. She got clipped by that counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This is not where Cecilia Brækhus wants to be. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
That's what you want to do. Good work. You were thinking, you're terrible around like this. Come on, you let her back into the fight. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you want to do. Good work. You were thinking, you were smart. Just You're starting to make mistakes and you're...
The jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
Get focused, get your mind back on the job.
Don't be looking out here for one shot at a time. Set her up, but you'll take...
I need you to go back out there, and I need you...
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Set her up, but you'll take...
Get this boxing back together. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible...
Here we go, it's round 2. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counter-puncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Punch, counter punch. Swing and a miss with that jab. Cecilia Brækhus seeing stars. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. Swing and a miss with that hook. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Don't be looking out here for one shot at a time. Set her up.
Forget about the round. It was a bad round. We don't care. Just go up and...
You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you want to do.
Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just
Block there for one shot at a time. Set her up, but you'll take her out.
and don't give her anything. Go back and win the round.
Got to be smart, otherwise she'll see it and she'll ride it out. Go out there.
To make mistakes and you're switching off.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Don't forget to
Get your mind back on the job. Get out there and win this round.
There's the bell for round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Nice defense on that jab. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Clarissa Shields is in trouble.
Shot. She's gone. She's gone.
Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Clarissa Shields just got clipped. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
It was a bad round, but we don't care. Get out there and win this next.
That's it. Just start sticking with my body shots in there.
That is, come on, you've let her back in the fight. You're much better than this girl. You're much better. She's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back on her.
Don't go looking in there for one shot at a time. Just set her up.
Her round. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round.
She's ready to be finished, but you've got to be smart, otherwise she'll see it.
Just be smart. Just get your shots off. Just don't give her anything.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work.
Here we go to the fourth round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punching. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You'd like to see more jabs. The jab not finding its target. Her stamina is off the charts. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They both want a highlight reel knockout. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Now you let her back into the fight, man.
Don't give her no free shots. Keep smart.
Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box her. Just be smart. Just get your shots off. Just don't give her anything. It's only one round that you've lost. Don't.
Focus on the end of what you do. Good work. Now what?
Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Time, set her up. We'll take her out. She's ready to go.
So let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care.
You've got to be smart, otherwise she'll see it.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
To go back out there, I need you to
Thinking you're smart, you're not loading up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work.
Time for the fifth round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Some fighters, they think, you know what? My chin's so hard, it's like granite. She thinks her chin is like granite. Some people's are like glass. So
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And Brækhus just got caught. What a shot, and down goes Brækhus. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
a shot from the gods took her out.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and I think she knows she's losing this round.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
That right uppercut misses. And Cecilia Brækhus now on the brink. It looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. Let's talk about Brækhus in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Good work. I don't want you to load up.
To win this round, get your mind back, get your focus back.
She is absolutely shattered. She's hurt. She's ready to go. But you've got to be smart, otherwise she'll see it and she'll ride it out. Go out there and finish her.
Right? It's only one round. Get your
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. And don't get...
that is. Come on, you've let her back into the fight. You're much better.
You were thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were...
Come on, switch on. Get your box.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
And I need you to win this round.
Here we go in the 6th round. You can see the look of frustration in the corner. She was so confident heading into this fight, but that last round seemed to knock it out of her. She's got to figure out a way to turn the momentum around.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nope, that hook won't score. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Straight right just misses. Nice defense with that jab. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Cecilia Brækhus now on the back foot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about shields in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
She's switched off completely. Don't worry about it.
Don't load it up, but you're still landing those power shots. Good work.
Forget about the round. It was a bad round. We don't care. Just go out there.
In the end, and what you want to do. Good work. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking out there for one shot at a time. Set her up, but you'll take her out. She is absolutely...
You've let her back into the fight. You're much better than this girl.
Otherwise, she'll see it and she'll ride it out. Go out there and
Fig. Come on. Switch on. Get your boxing back together.
ready. Start just sticking a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit.
And switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
To switch back on. Get focus. Get your mind back on the job.
And there's the bell for round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. This is not where Cecilia Brækhus wants to be. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Unlucky to miss with that jab. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Hold that thought! And Brækhus just got caught. And it appears they weathered the storm. Now I'm not sure.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Good count. Cecilia Brækhus seeing stars. Cecilia Brækhus now on the... Let's talk about shields in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
And what you want to do. Good work. Don't want you to load up together.
Get your mind back on the job. That's a tell.
She is absolutely shattered. She's hurt. She's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, she'll see it and she'll ride it out. Go out there and finish her.
On your league. Come on. Switch on.
And your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. And don't...
Round. I need you to go back out there. I need
Just keep her on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in all...
your focus back. Get that jab back.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
You were thinking... You were...
For anything, go back and win the round. Right? It's only one round.
And we enter the 8th round. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
What you've got to do, Todd, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Nice counter. Punch, counter punch. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Cecilia Brækhus now on the back foot. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, and boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And Cecilia Brækhus now on the brink. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
You switched off completely.
You're not loading up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work.
Let's face it. Forget about the round. It was a bad round.
It's on the end and what you want to do. Good work. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking out there for one shot at a time. Set her up, but you'll take her out. She is absolutely shattered.
Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just buck.
Otherwise, she'll see it and she'll ride it out. Go out there and finish.
Give her anything. Go back and win the round, right?
You're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
I need you to go back out there.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
You went low.
Back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You let her back into the...
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Good counter punch. And Brick, the first lady of boxing, has to go down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. Did you see that? Cecilia Brækhus seeing stars. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Brækhus in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
To switch back on this.
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking out here for one shot at a time.
You to switch back on. Get focused.
You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what we said.
Forget about the round. It was a bad round. We don't care.
You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round.
It's on the end and what you want to do. Good work. I don't want you to look
That jab back. Just box her. Just be smart.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Shattered. She's hurt.
The round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
This is the 10th. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
A straight right just misses. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
That jab doesn't score. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? This is not where Cecilia Brækhus wants to be. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Cecilia Brækhus now on the back foot. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot. Cliff.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Brækhus in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
Thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work.
But then this girl, you're much better. She's not
on the end on what you want to do. Wow, good work.
You were thinking boxing back together and put it back on her this round.
Good work. Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away.
In this round. You start.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Get focused, get your mind back on the job, get back out there.
This is the 11th we've entered the championship rounds. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
A lot of effort being exerted here. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Does well to block that left jab. The straight right just misses. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Incredible work rate. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
You're much better than this girl. You're much better.
Still 3 shots, keep small. Don't let her get back into the...
From her this round. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win.
And don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you...
Terrible round that is. Come on, you've let her back in the fight. You're
Don't go looking in there for 1 shot at a time. Just set her up.
Switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back on her this round.
She's ready to be finished, but you've got to be smart.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Just keep her on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful.
There's the bell for round 12. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far? Whoa, and down goes Clarissa Shields. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. Punch, counter punch. This is not where Cecilia Brækhus wants to be. Cecilia Brækhus goes down. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
I've got to see that again.
Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.